BC's financial deficit now sits at $11.6 billion. That's about $700 million more than the government originally projected.
All of this is sending a very negative signal, particularly to young people who are trying to get ahead and build their lives here, about whether they're going to base themselves in BC.
Canada is in total shock as British Columbia is on the brink of bankruptcy, and the fallout could hit every Canadian pretty hard. Mark Carney is freaking out behind closed doors as the province's finances spiral completely out of control. This is a brutal economic reality that threatens jobs, pensions, and the cost of living nationwide.
What has happened in this budget is I think we've reached a tipping point. And that's the point at which your interest costs, your interest bill is growing faster than your revenues. And so you're having to borrow to pay the interest bill.
It's forecasted to be a weak year for BC's GDP growth. Tax and audit firm Deloitte predicts the province's economy will increase by only 1.6% in 2026.
I can't even begin to tell you how shaken I am by what's happening in British Columbia right now. BC is literally on the edge of bankruptcy. And the more I look at the numbers, the more I realize just how close to disaster we are.
Needs to be quicker because we know that capital is extraordinarily mobile in today's economy.
BC's baseline credit rating has been downgraded by Moody's ratings from AA1 to AA2. The International Credit Rating Agency cites a decline in the province's credit fundamentals due to high deficits and rising debt.
The credit rating just dropped from AA1 to AA2, and that's a warning siren blaring for everyone in this country. I'm talking about rising taxes, shrinking pensions, and skyrocketing living costs.
The Premier has signed off on a contract for $600,000, and believe me, I wish this was an actual joke, to hire a speechwriter to inject humor into his speeches.
And you know what's infuriating? The people in charge have no clue. The far-left government running BC doesn't know how to balance a budget, and it shows. They keep borrowing, spending, and crossing their fingers and hoping no one notices. Every new law, every layer of red tape seems designed to control rather than grow the economy. Meanwhile, the money they borrow vanishes into vanity projects while the banks quietly profit.